They don't let me live. They give me no peace. They give me nothing. They give me nothing. I don't have to put it up. You know what? Because he ain't in here right now. Hey now. It's Gary, your most hated host. liked by the few. Hated by them all. Gary saying hello. Hello to you. If I don't say nothing, they gonna get on me. If I don't say nothing, if Gary don't break these stories, basically they gonna get on me. And I don't want the folks on me. I don't want the folks coming at me talking about you didn't say nothing. Extra stressed. Hey. Okay. All right, so. Why I gotta say send though? It's like 15 messages. All right. Shit. Mallory, they hold you to a particular standard. There are some of us. No, let's go to JPS first. JPS probably don't even give two rats. He probably don't watch. Hold on, man. Just hold on. Lord Jesus. Hey, don't mute pizza. Do not mute pizza. Okay? Do not mute I love pizza. Golly, I gotta say a lot. God dang. No, leave the comments on. I talk to you. When it comes to JPS with the numbers in it, he could probably care less about us. He could probably care less. I'm supposed to have pizza in the box. So maybe that's going to, hopefully she get it in the box. So get out a few questions and that's it for pizza. When it comes to JPS, he could probably care less. I'm sure they will pay it. He could probably care less about us. He's one of those. It's the person who was talking about Lisa. The JPS guy. He could probably give two snakes about us. I need to talk to you because I need to clear some things up. And if they not cleared up, then I can't say nothing about the folks that's muting you. So if you don't want to clear it up, they gonna keep doing what they do. So that's how that work. You know? That's kind of how that work. Cause it ain't like you didn't do nothing. So I just want to clear some things up. And if you don't have time today to clear things up, something did happen. Something did happen. There's something that needs to be cleared up. Yeah, you was blocked from here and unblocked. Thank you, Alicia. So we gotta clear some things up. I got your real profile, you know. I know you got another profile that you are not pizza on. So it's best just to clear it up and then just go about your day. You know what I mean? If not, if you not gonna clear it up, then y'all can do whatever. Y'all can do whatever if she ain't gonna clear it up. If that's what she's saying. Do you with the mute button. Do you with the mute button. Shit. 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 Do you? Shit. They don't want to clear it up? Shoot. Shoot. It is what it is. Shit, you don't want to clear up talking to folks in the 1%er group. You don't want to clear up talking to folks in the 1%er group to come after me. You don't want to clear up why you be on the P.AME.C profile. You don't want to clear up riding with Kate. You don't want to clear up none of that. Girl, go over there with them. Go over there with them. Shit, I told you I was going to ask you some questions. Shit, I ain't had to tell you what the questions was. Shoot. Get up out of here. Yeah, shit. You want to, why they mute me? These folks didn't forget, just like, hold up. Do y'all remember that whole thing? Do y'all remember all that? Y'all just stay away for a little bit and clear it up. The least you could have did was clear it up. Hey, you know, I made a mistake back then or something. Lord Jesus. JPS could give probably 2 SHIT about us because he believes he's famous. Let me just say it. He think he's famous at this point. Okay? Let me just say the thing. He think he's famous. So, JPS, the dude talking about Lisa, he can give 2 cares. But if you do happen to see, yeah, he think he's famous. He think he's special. He think he's famous. He think he got some kind of, I saw the video. He think he like the guy. He think he like Tom Cruise or Tom Green or what's the guy who do all the hosting for the Real Housewives? What did I say? Oh, okay, yeah. What's the guy? Andy. He think he Andy Cohen. He think he Andy Cohen, okay? Joe Rogan. He think he one of them. So he think he can just say anything off the cup about anybody. And, you know what I mean? George Clooney, yeah. So if he happened to see this, hey man, do some growing. Do a lot of growing in your heart when it comes to people who need recovery, because you said that in your video that you've recovered for 11 years. For somebody that's ever recovered for 11 years, you ain't got no sense. I don't even deal in anything when it comes to recovery, but I got enough common sense to understand. And if I had been 11 years of sobriety, I wouldn't gloat or anything and be calling nobody the B word and talking about this. The last thing I'd do, I'll be Joshua. Okay, Joshua. I wouldn't be bragging about my 11 years of sobriety. I'd be trying to help somebody. Common sense. If your want to be famous self, you could turn that into something better and try to help instead of try to put down, because that would have helped you better than trying to put somebody down. In this 11 years, it'll help you a lot more to be kind than to be mean. Just because you and your feelings about her, just because you might have gave some money, just because you fell for it, doesn't mean the rest of us aren't aware of what's going on. So instead of going that way, humble yourself, be more kind, and you might see some traction that way. Hey now, okay, Mallory. Everything I say, remember to creators that, remember, first thing first, I got respect for y'all, right? So I'm not trying to put anybody down. You understand? You understand? I have a lot of respect for y'all. Hey now, you understand I got respect for you, so when I say something, I'm doing my best to as respectful as I can, let you know that just that's not the way. Mallory, and to Aries. First to Aries. To Aries, if I am coming at you because I care about you and somebody's talking about calling your job, this is what I would tell you. Let your branch manager know that it's fine. Megan can screen me. It's fine because I have words for her as well. What I have to say to Mallory is out of respect, but what I have to say, what I say about Megan is going and what's her name? What's Cartel and all them. They ain't gonna like that. But if I was speaking to Chill, hold up, I got you. But if Cartel and the rest of them, they ain't gonna like what I have to say. So that's a whole nother thing. Listen, Aries, if I was coming at you about somebody calling your job, I would tell you, as somebody that cares, I tell you to go to your branch manager, go to whoever, let them know that you've been on social media and that people on social media didn't like what you had to say. People on social media didn't like the way you come off or your attitude, and they're making threats to call the job. And you just want to make sure that you put them in the loop, that someone's doing something malicious and it has nothing to do with you, and that you yourself are just on social media. But if you need me to take a break from social media because I want to keep this job, I'll do that as well. Use social media as an outlet. I use social media for a way for me to talk to somebody that are like-minded as me, and I'm not doing anything other than that. I would also take the steps to show my manager any of my social media videos or anything that I'm doing. I've had to do that. I've had to do that. And then they you just call out people that do the wrong thing, and they just that's fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah. So don't be afraid to let anybody know who's above you that what's going on social media, and it's nothing to pull hairs out about, Aries. It is okay to be vocal, but make sure if someone's making a threat to call anywhere that you work, that you do the professional thing and let your management know and keep your job intact. Mallory, you're held at a higher standard. So am I. I do understand everything you explain about your mental health needs and the things you have going on, and I respect that wholeheartedly. I will. For you, Fry. For you. For you, Fry. I respect that wholeheartedly, and I want you to maintain your mental health and continue to be the best version of yourself that everybody likes. Do not get so overwhelmed that with other people. To Mallory, don't get overwhelmed with other people like Megan Cartel, who says the N-word and has folks saying the N-word. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Talking about choosing the wrong side as somebody that be like, oh, I'm 100% for the black community. You should have known that before you jumped in the box. You should have known that. Now you talking about a hypocrite.
I'm sorry. She gives pick me behavior activity. She gives, and I'm saying this, I know you can't really see me, but in my picture you can see I am a P.O.C. by P.O.C. other box checker. She gives coon behavior, and she gives house beep behavior, and she should just settle down because they're going to flip faster than she can flop. Bye-bye.
Let me mute.
Okay, to go off what you said, Petty, Aries has told her job. TV producer has dragged Aries, calling her a child for having a job at BK. That is not cool. Aries is very upset with that because she's trying to get herself out of poverty and works very hard. She is almost a manager. So That is wrong. This bullying needs to stop. Megan has also doxed Mama and Aries on live, and this needs to stop. We are all adults here, and we are queens. We need to quit attacking other women. That's all I gotta say, because Aries, I'm very proud of Aries. I have a 21-year-old myself, and everyone should be proud of Aries for having this job, because at least she's making it. So, thank you.
You're very welcome. My criticism goes to Mallory. You held in a high place. People expect a certain decorum. They expect a certain decorum. Can we who are expected to hold ourselves to a particular standard go left sometimes? And yes, I do understand that Megan has been talking about you. I know about that. I know about the remark. You do. I know they sent me. You don't understand. You folks be sending me stuff because you want me to say something. It'd be over 15 messages. Shit. God. You are held to a certain decorum, and there are certain things that we ourselves have to watch what we say we're going to do to certain people or anything. And I can tell you the folks in here that's held to a certain decorum. Huckleberries hold to a certain standard. Queen of all trades is hold to a certain standard. Who else? Tech is hold to a certain standard. Is people that are held to a different standard. All for One is held to a different standard. That are held to a different standard than the rest of you. And we do have to watch what we say. We do have to watch how we approach and talk to people. We have to be careful with the things that we say. We can't just go off into left field and do things to people without validation, without receipts, without the people's approval. And to be honest, Mallory, you're one of those people. You're held to that standard. I do understand that they have been going after you. I wish it worked like that, Victoria. I wish it worked like that. But the section 8 thing that really didn't rattle me. It was the because I say stuff all the time that get on people's nerves. I know you was just fighting back. I understand that. I do understand you was just fighting back. You know what I mean? Because they was ganging up on you. But the calling folks jobs. I understand Megan is bad. I understand that she gets on your nerves. I understand that. I understand they have been coming after you. I understand how overwhelming it could be with the mental health things that you deal with personally. I understand how overwhelming that could be. I do understand. I understand that it can become very overwhelming. Very overwhelming. Okay? I understand that. Um, but you we cannot, when we held to a certain standard, make those kind of comments, because the people that are cheering you on to do it want to see the backlash of the drama that you're put in. They cheer on that behavior, knowing that it will put you in a very very bad spot with a lot of people. There are people waiting for the people who are held to a certain standard to fall. There are people who record us every day trying to get that nugget, that one nugget that just shuts you down. every day, every day. They are waiting. They sit silently. They record.
I had to come in on this one because Megan.
Okay, I was like, this better not be no somebody messing with her.
No, it's me.
Okay.
I just wanted to say no. I respect what you're saying, and I do, and I knew better. I just kind of have been emotional since I've heard that comment about my fiance, and then seeing the 6 videos made about Aries today berating her for working what they call a high school job just kind of pushed me over the edge, and I should have known better. I should have not said it. I hate that I fucking said it, but I will always own what I do and what I say. And I will 100% give Petty the credit for coming in and saying, this is not who you are. This is absolutely not the right thing to do. And I appreciate that. I 100% till like do not understand the need to like drive a wedge between people simply because you don't like me or to hurt the people around me. Um, but at the end of the day, I can't control you. I can control me. And I am working on getting less reactive when the people I care about are being hurt so that people don't see it. But when you push somebody so far just to get a reaction out of them, you also need to take a look at yourself and remember who you are too. And so I'm hoping that resonates with a couple people over there because at the end of the day, this doesn't need to be the situation. There's absolutely no reason for this to be going on. And if you've got a problem with me, come after me. Don't put somebody down who's 21 years old and trying to get out of poverty, who just got a job recently, and berate them for the job they have. We're literally here to hold people to a higher standard of just working for a living. And I think that's what hurt me was seeing Aries just get dragged for being responsible and doing an adult thing. So you're right. We're held to a higher standard. I hate that I said it. I'm sorry. I can't take it back, but I can move forward and know in the future how I've got to react to things and be better with it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to know my advice?
Yeah.
I think y'all need to block Megan.
Yeah.
Anybody that's talking about y'all, I think y'all need to block them.
Yeah.
So y'all don't hear the noise.
I need people to respect too, not coming in the chat and being like, oh, she's talking about you. She's talking about you. Like, that's got to stop too. It doesn't help anything.
Yeah, please tell them, hey, y'all heard her, but please do it again on your live. Tell them don't even mention them to me.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was just confused because there are so many people in the comments that are clearly like have sainthood and never lose their cool. But I think we forgot whose live we're in. So Petty can put the welfare office up and we can talk about Sam, but Mallory slips up in anger, reactive, 100% reactive. If you were there, reactive. She may not have handled it well. She may not have owned it immediately or understood where you guys were coming from, but she was upset. And the Section 8 thing, like, I'm sorry, that's not any different than us giggling over here about 16 fucking hours in the welfare office in the background. My cat farts. Don't be scared. I don't have any power anymore. So I need people to just like chill out. Because the people that were coming from Mallory and her chat, but hang out over here and laugh about the shit that we do and say, like, I'm sorry. Where did you get your sainthood from? Like, is that like a hypocrisy 101 of the Christian church? I'm not 100% certain, but like, I'm not here for it. Um, the other thing, like, I also, like Petty, don't agree that Mallory, was like, I'll call their job. I think that it was all because she was frustrated and upset and she wasn't thinking rationally. And if you are one of those saint people who are completely rational, even when they're upset, good job. Go teach a master class on it, whatever. I don't care. But like, y'all aren't perfect. Get out of these comments with your perfectness. If you can walk away from every situation and never get upset, never say anything that you question later, like, go be the freaking Pope. Get out of here. Because that is ridiculous. We all mess up. We all say stuff. Yep, she said it publicly. Yep, she was fired the F up. I get that. But guess what? Y'all should see me off this app when somebody pisses me off, because the shit I say, you would not be in the comments saying how I could be a mediator, because I could not. I will lose my cool in a heartbeat. And she did say that she would call, and she was still upset. And she still has maybe not said, you know what, that's not the right idea. That's not the right move. But guess what? People get upset. They say the wrong thing. You get me in a car behind anybody that's driving slow and listen to the shit that comes out of my mouth. Okay? Like, we're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. If you are, you are in the wrong place. Okay, Betty, and you were siding with RT in the comments. And she threw a hissy fit because I muted her and tried to expose me because I muted her. Like, come on.
What I'm going to say real quick, what is the end goal and how does this stop without somebody getting hurt? Because right now, to the people defending Megan, she doxed two individuals on my side. She doxed Mama and Aries, and she doxed Mercedes at one point too. That's where my mind was in that moment, is I just want it to stop. And that was in my mind at that moment, the only rational thing I could think that's going to get people to stop getting doxxed, to stop being threatened and things like that.
And I think down in the comments, somebody said, what's the difference in Samantha? And I know that it was a troll, but here's the thing. Mallory, and I have said this before, y'all, I'm not 10 toes down for anybody. I don't care where you see me mod. I don't care where you see me hang out. I will not support anybody 10 toes deep. Like, that's just not who I am. I got me. That's who I've got. So let me be the first one to say Mallory holds herself accountable. She holds herself accountable. She owns her mistakes. It may not be immediately, it may be days later, it doesn't matter. She holds herself accountable and she tries to do better. And that is the biggest difference between her and Samantha. If you genuinely want to know, I have never seen Samantha accept accountability. And she may mess up, Mallory may mess up a lot, but guess what? She puts it out there in the public. She is publicly out there and she owns her stuff. She could easily just walk away, pretend it never happened, etc. She owns it, whatever. She's not perfect. I'm not going 10 toes deep for anybody, but I will say I appreciate that Mallory holds herself accountable, even if she messes up again and again and again and again. Because here's this quote popped up on my page the other day when I was in therapy a few years ago. When we were learning to walk and we fell down, we still got praised because we made it those few steps before we fell down, because we were trying. Somewhere along the way, in our age, as we grew, people decided that trying and failing wasn't acceptable anymore, and that now we get criticized for it. So let's go back to those stages where you try and you fail and you keep going. That is learning. That is growth. And if you're not failing, you are not trying. You are not growing. So I don't care if you guys are mad because she makes multiple mistakes. Even if it's a similar mistake, it's a different situation, whatever. You guys stop holding people to these godlike standards when the Jesus, the Sky Daddy, all that you guys, most of you guys worship, he made mistakes too. Did you know that? Did you know that? He made mistakes too. So stop, get off the high horse and like let people fail, let them learn, let them grow. That is the only way to move forward. If you guys want to be stagnant and are okay with complacency, then don't make mistakes. Just do the same thing. Don't step out of your comfort zone. Fucking live in that state of complacency. But the people who are learning and growing and failing and getting back up again, those are the people who are making change. That's it. That's all I got.
Mallory, I want to say I don't think it's going to stop. They are, when it comes to Megan, if you actually watch her and do a psychoanalysis on her, she is manic in a way, and it's not going to stop. All you can do is just pull the air out of it, and the best way to pull the air out of it is to pay no attention.
I agree completely. I'm at that point too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very manic behavior. I don't like feeding it. Anytime anybody tell me such and such, watching you. I mean, the only reason I like when I went and messed with me, I did it because I wanted to have fun. You know, it was fun for me. But if it's not fun for you,
Yeah.
it is. You know what I mean? I do. I mess with folks just to mess with them because I get a crack out of it.
Yeah, I get it. I just, like I said, I knew better. I 100% knew better. I should have just let it be. Um, it just gets old, and at some point, like I feel like we all know that feeling of when you reach that breaking point, and I should have known I was there. So I apologize again to everybody. I shouldn't have threatened to call her job just in that moment. It was like me trying to figure out what is going to get her to stop, and that was the only thing that made sense to me.
Yeah, she ain't
But
gonna stop.
no, she's not.
We do appreciate you and thank you because I ain't have to go on no long talk, boy.
Yeah, thank
Really
you.
appreciate
I
it.
No, and I appreciate you because like it's like everybody says sooner or later someone's going to turn on you, and I've heard so many times that Petty, do you guys realize when I first met Petty, he literally told me to get the hell out of here because I was in Slot's pocket. I hated this man. I was like, what the fuck did he just say? I went out of here into my months and I was like, what the hell am I being accused of? But like that's the difference with adults. Like you can grow up and get over it and choose to either not associate with them or like take time to get to know them. But like he should call me out for what I did. Unlike Samantha and Megan over there, who's literally watching me discuss a situation where I was bullied once in school and laughing about it. Like that's the difference between this and them is there's accountability and there's learning and then there's just shaming. And I mean, at least I was welcome back in here after evidently I was hanging out in someone's pocket. So, all right, I'm going to drop and let you have this back.
Mallory, I got something to say to you.
Okay.
So, it was a mistake in the past. You learned from it, and you learned a life lesson from it. Don't let it be a life sentence.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So, that's all I had to say.
Thank you. I'm
You're
going to
welcome.
drop too, Petty. I'm going to let Mama have her time.
Thank y'all both. Floor is yours, mama.
I was put on the spot. No, I just wanted to come up because I don't usually bring anything online. I'm one of the silent mods. I just mod. I don't really talk and chat a lot. But it kind of made me realize today when I was taking my daughter to work. I have two teenagers. They're 16 and 17. So yeah, they're not babies. But my daughter looked at me today, and I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But she looked at me today and she said, if that lady doxed our city, does that mean they're going to find our school? Because it's not a big town. So there's, only one high school. And she's like, what if they come to our school? Like, will they do anything to us? And I had to reassure my daughter that nothing was going to happen. And she's like, well, what if they find out where I work? And I'm like, well, baby, they shouldn't find out where you work. Because my daughter has her head on her shoulders. I mean, she got accepted this summer to go to Yale for a summer program. She got accepted to a scholars program. She's very smart. She works, she always picks up extra hours, and she's only 16. She plays volleyball. My son plays soccer. Like, they do their own thing. I'm always out here, doing my own thing. And the fact that Megan thinks I went to her work to stalk her when I just went out for a couple's night with several other people. And she apparently got some footage that's the wrong person. And Snoop and TV producer ran with it without any proof, where they say they always need proof. And they said it was just me and my husband arriving on a motorcycle. We don't own a motorcycle. So they put up a sketch of a woman that I hope her actual face doesn't come out. Because it's ridiculous. And I shouldn't have to be... She said I should have worried about her kids. I have never came out on live, ever. And I still won't.
I won't put where Megan lives. I won't put where she works. No matter what she has done to me, I'm not going to do that. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just leave me out of it. I didn't go to your work to stalk you, lady. You're now making my kids worry. So that's all I wanted to say, Petty. Thank you.
You're welcome, and just continue to reinforce with your children what you're doing. That everything's gonna be okay. Don't let them get upset, because that does upset the kiddos. Blue, but you're in a really wild predicament. Like, people keep sending me videos. Nah, that ain't it. Blue had requested. It's just. I mean,
Sorry, I'm on vacation, but I needed to come up here and say something because that's not the story that Mama told me on the phone of what she did, but she's up here saying a whole nother story.
but you hang out with Megan.
And I understand that. Is that wrong to hang out with Megan?
Yeah, you already 1,000% wrong at this point in my book. You can't tell me nothing once you hang out with Megan. If I catch you in certain places and people show me people in certain places around certain people like Boss Hog
Right.
and stuff like that, hey, you done lost your card. You done lost your credibility card. You
Right.
lost your credibility card. You was with Megan. You lost your whole credibility card.
Right.
Like anything you think you about to say that's credible, you lost the card. Your card is gone over here.
So we just don't have an opinion anymore because you don't stand for Megan.
You can have an opinion, but it means nothing. It's not it has no like people come up here and they tell me something who got the card, the credibility card, and I'm like, okay, I'll look into that. Yours got revoked.
Right.
Because you hanging out in places and chattering in places that have no value. They not giving back. They take away value.
Yeah, I just find it funny that they're giving false information, but okay.
I don't think they're giving me false information. The minute you decided to hang out over there and kiki it up and laugh about it, you lost it.
Whatever. Again, run with that narrative, whatever. I don't give a fucking.
Okay.
So I was gonna say something to Blue, but he's not here no more. But I was gonna say total bad timing. Nobody right now specifically in the comments, but I just see some of the comments. It's totally fine. Petty and I've had this conversation. It's okay to have differences of opinion on people in the box. But just try to, if you're gonna have a difference of opinion, just try to do it classy messy and not dirty messy. But everyone's welcome to have their differences of opinion on creators on here. Just do that. And when it comes to Blue, if you could, I told you, you got to be careful on what you do or where you hang out. So I mean, you just keep ending up in the wrong situation. And this is what's going to happen when you're in the wrong situation. So, but anyways, I was just going to let the comment cousins know you guys can agree or disagree on any subject matter or anybody in the box. Just try to refrain from like the name calling and stuff like that. That's all. And now I can't even get out the box because my box is black and Petty decided to step away, probably to care for baby Petty, which is totally fine. But that's all I had to say. If you could, please, sir, drop me because my box is black. Thank you.
No, I just wanted to come up real quick since he was saying something. I have no reason to lie. Like I said, I'm a silent mod. I just do my modding. No, what he's talking about in that call is, I said I was at Megan's work with friends, and I said, holy crap, She doesn't work at a casino. She's working where I am at dinner, which I also did not say where she works. I just said she's working at the restaurant I was at. And then that video that they're talking about that I have of Megan. I was taking a video of my friends. We were all having a night out, enjoying it. Through my camera, I saw Megan walk by, so my camera went that way. All you see is her back, never her face. And I still didn't post that anywhere online. And I'm not going to post that anywhere online. Because I do have morals. And I'm not going to put her or her kids in harm's way. I would never actually do that. So I just wanted to come up so you knew exactly what that phone call was, Petty.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Last story, and I'm getting up out of here. There's an individual by the name of Jody, if I have this right, and she was on the app pretending that she was in a DV situation and that something was going to happen to her kid. I don't know who voted no. Muffin Man. Blue gone. That's what I'm saying. This individual was saying that something was going to happen to her child and her, and she was faking a DV situation. And some people were, you know what? Safety. Got to talk about her without mentioning. Okay. Jody is on the app pretending that something, oh my God, that something, what you want, Miss Ma'am?
I just want to tell my side of the story, that's all.
What is your side of the story? Like you messing with folks, you talking about calling folks jobs. I mean, it ain't like I ain't been watching.
I mean, you could go on and watch all you want, then you'll know the truth, because I never said I was going to call anybody's job, first of all. Okay, I ain't messing with folks. What I am doing is speaking up about the way they behave and the way they treat people and the things that she's done. They came to my fucking work. She knew exactly what she was doing. There was phone calls made, there was text messages, there was chats going on, and she just so happened to move her camera the same way I was. Well, why would you post a video then, honey?
So hearsay.
For bragging rights. Oh, I went to Megan's work. I went to Megan's job, right?
So hearsay. You going off for a hearsay?
No, I'm going off black and whites. I have the documents.
So people can't visit your place to get something to eat.
No, they can visit whatever they want. But what I'm saying is she planned this shit. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Oh, somebody goes on a date. So I go on a date. I done planned to come eat. And I'm taking a photo and you just happen to be in the background. I planned it.
That's not what happened. She knew exactly where I worked. They looked me up. She knew exactly where I worked and they planned to come there. She seen me walking around and was like, oh shit, there's Megan. Let me take a picture of her. She wasn't taking a video of her friend. She's seen me coming in and out.
You know this don't even sound right to me.
You're just as fucked up as they are, man.
How? Because it don't sound right? You know, it don't even sound right. Come on, man. You work in a public place, right?
I do work in a public place.
Did you get a picture of their license plate?
I have a surveillance camera, honey.
Then why didn't
I have surveillance cameras of them pulling up and getting out of their car and coming in. Yeah.
Jesus. Why didn't you show that? Why didn't you put that up?
Because my work is not releasing it to me.
I thought you just said you had a surveillance camera as if it's public information. Why don't you record it? They don't have to release it to you. Come on, come on, common sense. You could have recorded the video.
Look at, I went through the surveillance cameras. We download it. We have it on a saved.
Lord Jesus.
I have the phone call from Aries that called my job and told my manager all this craziness. I played videos for my manager to identify the voice.
Lord
I
Jesus.
have that recording. They're not releasing it to me.
Lord Jesus. You know you're doing too much.
I'm doing too much. They're coming to my work and killing my job and threatening my life, and I'm doing too much.
Let's talk about it. At the point that you call somebody,
I don't have those black and whites for the fucking world to see.
At the point that you call somebody and had them say the N-word for a nickname, yeah, you.
Let's talk about that, Patty.
Yeah,
let's talk about that.
At that point, it's just like you making up everything to be relevant, and those videos are there. There are children of color in your home, and like, it's just weird at that point because you did something that you thought was going to make you go viral, that you thought was going to be this one up, and you and your husband laughed about it. And it's not funny. It's absolutely horrifying that there are children of color in there, and that's what y'all do. It makes me think about all the things that you could be doing to them, all the things you could be saying with some Southern stuff about them and what they are to you, as you say that you're taking care of them, but they may be something else to you. If you have the nerve to call somebody and say that, they say that, I can only assume that you called them. Well, you did say something about slaves and masters and stuff like that when you was in the box over here last time. So
okay, that's fine, Petty. You can have your opinion, but I know my truth, honey. And that's all that matters is my truth. These
are your words. I'm not making stuff.
I never said anything. I never said any word. I don't say that word.
But this
is what you guys are doing. You guys are fucking going around saying what a racist I am because I said that word. Those words never came out of my mouth. And little Miss Mallory thinks she has video and documentation of me saying that I feel comfortable shouting that word in the middle of a group. And I'm still waiting for those documents 3 months later.
Hold up. With little people of color in your vicinity, you mentioned being a master and all this stuff, which was weird.
So because I say the word master, therefore it's racist?
No, it's a dog whistle. And the folks over here know what that means. You saying something underlined, which we all know what you mean while you have those children of color. We're not going to act like I ain't from the South and I can speak through your language pretty clearly. And when you saying something that what it means.
But you're wrong again. Once again, y'all got the wrong information, okay?
You have children of color over there, and that's the wrong way to go about doing that. That's an underbelly thing, and I pray that you get enough discernment in you that you realize that, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe me trying to make everybody else the problem is not their fault, but my own fault on the things and my actions that I'm out here doing. Because you were too busy trying to protect. What beggar was it? Which one of these beggars were you so upset with Mallory about?
No, Francine, there's another thing. You got that story wrong, too. It was little Miss Violet.
Violet.
Yeah. Yeah, and what had happened? So would you guys like to know how I got involved in all of this?
You was upset because she was screaming Violet. And even though y'all couldn't see that she was still dry begging, y'all wanted her to stop screaming Violet because all she was doing was letting the folks know that she's still dry begging. Everybody else was saying,
you got the wrong story, Petty.
Everybody else was saying, Violet's doing better. Violet's doing better. She's not dry begging no more. What is Violet asking for now for $2,000?
No, you got the wrong story.
$2,000.
Make sure you tell the truth, Megan, because I have it on recording.
Yeah, what I'm recording, Mallory?
Make sure, because I have it on recording.
You're echoing.
Make sure you tell the truth when you tell this story, because what you're going to do is you're going to say that a video I'm not even in, you were accused of being an account. The live starts with you saying you have black and white proof that I am 100% that account. Make sure you tell the true story.
It happened. But what you're not telling is
the person who told me that came to you and me and apologized to both of us for telling me the wrong information. Mallory, stop.
No, listen to me for a second.
You know what I'm talking about. She came to you and said, Mallory, I'm sorry. I gave Megan the wrong information.
Megan,
and what you did
a
was
whole live.
Shit.
I have the recording, Petty. I can play it. She started a live out by saying she had black and white proof.
I'm not denying that, Mallory. I am not denying
Megan,
that one
but
bit.
what you do is you try to turn it around and make it sound like you were victimized. People questioned you that night. I wasn't there, but hold on.
Hey, Mallory, how about we
wanna
talk
say
about
this.
the phone call
Blue,
that we
shut
had
up for a
with
second, Blue.
Mama Zero
Megan,
Cool?
I want
Let's
to
talk
go
about
ahead
that.
and say this.
You guys
Do you
kicked me
remember
out the
when
box
you
while I'm trying to
mocked
talk about
Karma's
that.
14-year-old niece for almost unaliving herself? Do you remember when you mocked unaliving?
No, I've never unalived anything. No. Why? Because I was in that live with 800 people accusing me of being a fucking account that I'm not.
You mocked Karma's niece.
No, I did not. Show that video. Show that video, Mallory.
Megan, you do so much. I have so
Mallory,
many videos.
show that
I have to
video.
go through to find
Without
the proof.
black and whites, then shut your fucking mouth because it never fucking happened.
It did happen. We were on a
Show
live.
the video, Mallory. Mallory, show the video. We don't talk about it if you don't got the proof. Petty, tell her, Petty, you ain't got the black and whites. You can't talk about it. It never happened. Show the video, Mallory.
So why are we still ignoring the fact that the conversation that me and Mama had on the phone, that it wasn't a video,
you're a liar, Blue.
it was a fucking photo. So pull up the group chat because it's in the group chat. It was a fucking photo, first of all. And she stated, she stated in the call that Megan was her server and that she went to Megan's work.
You got it all wrong. Megan wasn't her server. Megan was literally walking through the door and she saw it in the background of a video. Sweetie, you lie all the time. That's the problem. You can't open your mouth and tell the truth. You flip-flop so much that you run back and forth.
Flip-flop? Flip-flop?
You do. You flip-flop.
Hold on, I'm looking for a video. Hold on. Come on, Mallory, go get your video that
No, I'm not wasting my time, Megan.
You ain't got you. Look, at here's what it is, Mallory. You say all this craziness about me, but you have no black and whites on nothing.
I do.
No, you don't. Besides my husband saying the N-word. That's the only thing you got on me. And because I lied,
you said it to truth tellers on a lie. Petty,
get the fuck out of here. You're crazy.
She'll 100% tell you. Megan said that to her clear as day that she would 100%. We all heard it. She would feel comfortable walking into a crowd and shouting that word.
Show it, because those words never came out of my mouth, Mallory.
They did.
No, it did not.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I'm sorry. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
What are you doing, Patty? So what? We all seen that video. What is that proving? I want to see Mallory's documentation. I want to see her receipts of what she says I did.
Mike and I were having a conversation last night.
That's some more videos.
Tony.
That's some more videos on you.
What do we call him?
I never denied any of them.
Oh, hold up. You said, I just noticed you said, what do we call them? Whoa. Whoa.
Yup.
Whoa. This is what you call. Whoa. You said we.
Also, I'd like to point out Megan's white friend Dawn was in the box. It was her suggestion to call this person.
Could you just repeat that a little bit louder for everybody in the back that can't hear that?
Little nigger.
Wow.
Thank you.
These are your views. I don't see how you even think you got air enough to even.
I never said the word. How am I racist?
You said we.
Did
you not hear yourself?
That kid's name?
You're not listening to yourself.
What that kid's name
Sorry,
was?
it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
My time, but go ahead, what's up?
Could everybody hear her okay?
Oh God, because I said the word we.
So I would just like to let you know that Mike and I were having a conversation last night about Tony. What do we call him?
We. Are you and Blue? That's where you hang out at.
Okay, I said we, but I don't call him that.
Can I ask you a question? So we're sitting here continuing to bash her. No, you're continuing to sit here and bash her and not educate anybody.
Hey, you
but
listen
you
to this.
continue to bash
You ain't got no
on the
voice.
internet, Pastor.
You ain't got no voice.
You and
this right here
Mallory
put you all
both
the way.
bash people on the internet. Don't educate people.
Incredible.
Just repeat that a little bit louder.
You're incredible. This is who you hang out with.
Can't hear that?
No.
Little nigger.
You're not gonna sit here and
Thank
say
you
Yeah,
for
hang
Blue.
out
that,
with a
Tony
You
fucking
B.
lost all your
racist.
credit. You lost all your credit. I thought it was just the lady, the old lady. You said we. Man, let me get up out of here. This is racist. Got them calling them kids that. I ain't got time for that. You call them kids that.
I ain't calling no kids nothing.
Yes, you did. You said we.
Oh, yes, I did, right? Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
just, yeah, whatever.
He's literally the only person of color up here talking about how that word shouldn't be used, and you are so fucking disrespectful about it, Megan.
We leaving. We leaving. We leaving. Her and Blue is in the right spot. They belong together. They belong together. We leaving. We ain't talking to her no more. Talking to her. Say that about them kids. Got them kids over there. And that's how they feel about them kids. We ain't talking to her no more. We is not. That's how they feel about them kids. Got them kids feel about them kids.
Hi, Petty. Again.
Hey.
No, so Blue was saying I said that I was really mad that I couldn't defend myself, but I get it was a co-host thing. No, Blue said that I said that she was my server. No, she was not my server. She definitely was not. She was serving other people at other tables. And again, when people ask why I was taking a video, I was taking a video of my friends. We were all at a table. In the video, I saw Megan. So yeah, my camera followed Megan, the backside of her. You cannot even see her face. So she's the one honestly coming out saying that's her. I never posted it anywhere besides 3 people. So Blue didn't see a video, a picture, nothing. So he's lying. I have no reason to lie. Sorry, Petty. I'm interrupting you. I'm sorry.
I'm muted.
Oh, okay. I thought I was interrupting you. No, but no, he did not hear me say she was my server. If you would like, Petty, if you just want it so you have it. No. I'm saying I can prove my search history where me and my friends were looking at different restaurants and my friend suggested that restaurant.
Mom, she full of it. She full of
Okay.
it. At the point
I was
just
gonna say,
heard,
I have the proof on my history. I don't delete my history.
I didn't even
Hey,
hear
Mama,
we the first time.
I have a question. Is there any messages? I'm just being like, because everybody in the chat, whatever. Is there a message that said at any point before you went there to anybody, oh my God, Megan works here. We're going to go eat here and see if we can see her? Is that in a text message anywhere?
No. So what the message said is, oh my God, I'm at a restaurant.
And this was
Megan
after
works
you were
here.
already there.
Yes, I was already there. I didn't know she worked there. We all thought she worked at a casino. Which I've never been to a casino in my life yet. That's on my
Sorry, can I just?
list,
I just want to say this quick. So I stayed over with them, and then Mallory was playing the video of what was of what happened, and then Megan's like, "Yeah, I'll stay. Play the whole thing. Play the whole thing," and conveniently, Megan accidentally disconnected from the room so that the people in her room couldn't see the video, and then immediately pulled people up in boxes so she couldn't get requested by anybody. Like, anyone who's on the fence on this one, it's very clear cut what Megan is doing.
I was just asking those questions because the way that they're playing it off is that you intentionally went there, you knew, blah, 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 all of that. I was just trying to clarify that there was no messaging that stated.
No, Mallory
I went
has the
there
screenshot that shows that, oh my God, I'm out to dinner. Megan works here.
Yeah, but nobody believes screenshots because it can leave parts out. So that's why I thought I would ask the questions explicitly. Like, was there a message saying she works here, I'm going, or anything along those lines? Because if not, then I don't understand how anybody can say like you went there with the intention to like stalk her, whatever.
No, we did not know she worked there. And I was also not the one that suggested going to that place. It was one of my friends that I went out to dinner with that night.
I don't really think that you have to justify any of it. People live in the same area. I could easily show up to somebody's job and then be like, oh shit, I saw them here. And Petty is yelling with the mute on because she said we in reference to what do we call him. She was saying, I also call him this because I am part of we. We is multiple people, and it implies that you're included in that. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
That's what
and
he's
I just
yelling
wanted
about.
people to say my story has never changed whatsoever. I've never changed it or nothing.
I just wanted to come up here really quick and say, Megan knew about 3 months ago that she and Mama lived in the same town because Mama was on a live and I have it recorded where Mama went up in a box and did tell her, Megan, we live in the same town. I live 25 minutes away from you. So Megan knew. Megan's making a mountain out of a molehill. They're trying to say she could have crossed state lines and made it federal. So I just wanted to say that real quick because I think that's really important to understand that Megan already knew.
I just came up to say, Petty, take a breath, because like I told Smash, when she entered, I sat the fuck up as if she had approached me, and I'm watching y'all through the phone. The fact of the matter, and some of y'all might know, a lot of you do know, when he said the children are in her presence, in her home, and the words, the whistling, the symbols, the whole package, and the ideals that pop into our head in terms of those children. If this woman has the gall to do a tidbit of it for us on Jesus Devante's internet, imagine what she does in her home, behind closed doors, or in her own town, anywhere. So that the reason why I have a little shake to me is because the audacity of people like that. So Petty, take a breath, because I feel it. I know my sister here right now just got up here. I know she feels it. I know a lot of us in the Comic Cousins are feeling it. She's disgusting. The fact that that individual wants to be a pick me so bad he comes up here and defends her, he should know better. The fact that they're going after people that are trying to shut it down and saying, prove it, prove it, prove it. And we've already proved it because that's your words, your language, your breath. And you double down every time. But I would love, 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 love if anybody ever knew her and knows what goes on in that home, to please do right by those kids. That's
I
it.
just want
Do right by those kids.
I'm
I
from
just
the
want
South,
I just want to
okay?
say something and real quick, and that's coming from myself. I don't care if that was your nickname or not, but as a woman in America today, I would not look at somebody and they say, well, they say, oh, well, this is my nickname. I could never look at someone and call them that and say, oh, well, no, I just couldn't. I just think it's disgusting. I think it's she shouldn't have said it, and it really, really irks me because I would never say, oh, that's your nickname, that's what I'm going to call you. No, I'm going to call you by your name.
We'll have to
Point
find a different nickname.
and yeah, I mean, but that's just, I just think that, oh, this is what we call him. No, we shouldn't be calling anybody that at all, period.
First of all, she said we. I'm from the South, okay? I know what Megan is doing. She gives those kids hell at home. She
For
gives
sure.
them hell.
The fact that you can even make a joke out of
That's
being
disgusting.
deemed master of any kind is,
They
I'm
have
gonna
fun
swallow
picking
it
at those
because my
kids.
words are not kind.
They have fun picking at them. And I guarantee you they do it daily.
And then laughed in everybody's face. I want everybody to please take a minute, because after all of this was going on, all the back and forth, all of the defense of saying, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that, or I do it like this, she
She
took the
laughed.
opportunity to post the photo of the
I'm gonna
child
hop out, Petty. Thank
in
you.
your face. She put it in everybody's face for a reason. Again, she's whistling at y'all. She's letting y'all know this is who I am, this is what I do, and I'm going to continue to do it.
And Blue, you're co-signing with her. Being a pick-me is not always good. It's disgusting. It's hurtful. It's hurtful to have to hear this, the racial stuff on this app every day.
Especially when half of y'all can't even see us. Because you don't know really, on the internet, you can pretend to be literally whoever you want to be. So you taking a chance on saying something wild out your mouth, not even knowing who's behind any of these photos. But I would dare her to tread lightly when it comes to the children, because it's not a fun place to be, honey, when it comes crumbling down on you.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to well, I don't know if you're in here commenting, but I spoke with Megan in your box that day, and I go based off of the theory that when someone shows you who they are the first time, you believe them. But I just want to remind everyone of James chapter 1 verse 19 through 20. Everyone must be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger, for man's anger does not accomplish God's righteousness. And what you see on this app is you see people like Megan, you see them spewing anger and hatred. And out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And these people get on here and they think that it's funny. We have to remember that we share this same space with evil and hateful people. Unfortunately, this space, the internet, is a space that we share with all kinds of people that we don't even want to come across in real life, especially. So shame on you, Megan. I already spoke with you that day in Blues Box. And the whole shit started with you saying that someone named a boy that, a white dude at that, when he was a kid. No, believe people when they show you who they are the first time. Believe that that's who they truly are. I'm not one of those people that I want to hear that you're going to make changes and I want to hear what you're going to do right. I need you to show me better than you can tell me. But y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all. Rissa, all I can say is y'all have a ton of people. For our brothers and sisters on this app, melanated brothers and sisters, I'll stand with you any time of the day or night and argue and spit out facts and fight racism. That's one thing that I will never disagree on. It's crazy. It's deep on this app, and I'm sorry that y'all have to experience this shit. It makes me livid.
It really, what really gets to me is the abuse of it. If you feel the way you feel, if you were raised the way you were raised, my mama always says, my granny to this day, if you ain't got a fucking nice thing to say, swallow it and keep walking. Defend yourself when the time is right. But I call it the unnecessary racism. This woman is on this internet showing her whole ass and titties, by the way, for no reason. There's so many other things we can be doing. If you need a coin, baby, get the coin. But there's other ways to get it. You don't have to be you. Because you can fake it till you make it. So you don't have to be Megan. If this is who Megan is, fake it. Be somebody else. But she's choosing to do these unnecessarily outward, the race baiting with Mallory, like the whole, I could go on forever. It's a choice. She is actively making these choices. The people that are following her, Blue, You are actively making a choice. The fact that you have the balls to come onto this platform and try to defend it is a choice. So I appreciate everybody who listens to me rant. Like my fingers don't move fast enough sometimes, so I have to get in this box and say what I have to say because I just get frustrated. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. I appreciate the support, truth. I love y'all, but
Love you too.
I wish everybody would be mindful, more mindful of who they're following, who they're defending, because when it comes down to it, baby, if they saw you in the street and they saw who you really were, if you were a little more melanated than they thought you were, what they're gonna say at that point? How are you receiving those comments that they're throwing at you every day? Because they may not be talking about you, but they're talking about someone that looks like you. Those children look like my son. My baby daddy may look like her husband. She doesn't know that, but my son looks a certain way, so she needs to check herself. Her people need to check themselves.
I just want to say, Risa, I could listen to you talk all day
Why do y'all
long.
keep blowing my head up with that? Ugh, I
You have the
cannot.
most calming voice. You do. Like, you have a
But
calming voice. I could listen to you talk all day long.
somebody said, and I believe that was Smash and her people that pump me up at night when I can't sleep, that I should make it a career, but I cannot stand the sound of my own voice.
Oh,
It makes me cringe.
Girl, you got a beautiful
this.
voice.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Are y'all seeing what's going on in the comments? I thought they were talking about the picture that I'm
Yes,
using. The
that
picture I'm using
no,
is a
the guy.
comedian.
There's a guy in here resting in hell. He's got a picture of a lady's murdered son on here. Somebody please get him to
Oh
take it
no.
down. Yes, that person needs to
Thank
take
you.
that picture
Thank you.
down.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody that's making nice comments to me. Oh, waste case. You know, I got you, boo.
And it doesn't
Okay.
hurt that you're absolutely beautiful. So,
Oh my god, now I have to crawl into a hole, y'all,
hey,
because
let's
I
gas
don't
it
like
up.
attention. I really don't. You see how long it took me to speak on this here internet? And I've been around a long time, but nobody knew. What is going on? Okay, I'm
So,
gonna drop because I literally didn't work today, and in a minute I'm really gonna be saying, "Can I get $1?" So I'll see y'all later.
It's that Michelle lawyer's wifey's son's photo is what they're using, guys. And if you're watching or if you're in there, I want you to take that picture down. That is disgusting. You do not own that picture. Do not post that picture.
it speaks volumes when someone's username is resting in hell. You must be a very sad, miserable, insecure individual because you can't even come on here and get in a box and express yourself in any kind of intellectual way. So you think that you're going to go around and send off subliminal messages to individuals who have experienced one of the greatest pains in this world, and that's losing a child. And you make a mockery of that, which is in turn making a mockery of God. And actually, God is not to be mocked. He sits high, and he sits high and looks low. So you might want to choose wisely. Y'all have a blessed day.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop down. I just want to come up here and let Risa know that she has a beautiful voice. Oh, and I gotta say it because I promise to say it every time I get in a box. Tattoos, you're a bitch. I'll say it and say it till I'm blue in the face. You're a bitch, bitch, bitch.
I don't think I have to. I don't think I have to play that recording again. I didn't really listen to that recording in depth. I didn't listen to it clearly the first time. I didn't hear the first part like that. Um, I didn't hear it the first time like that, and now I can't unhear that it's not just a lady. saying it that she said, we say this. What do we call him? My story about Jody is going to have to wait. I'm going to get all the details and the facts and come with it tomorrow. I got some re-energizing to do. I'm going to step my toes in the sun. I didn't hear we. I wasn't listening with I wasn't listening to hear her say we. I was just listening for the part where they said the word. You know? I wasn't listening carefully. I was listening very unbalanced. Before my because y'all will keep me here another 30 minutes. Y'all will keep me here another 30 minutes. Go ahead and take that guest request. Go ahead and take it away. I'm not staying another 30 minutes. I'm not staying on another 30 minutes. Nope. Go ahead and exit your guest request out. I ain't staying 30 more minutes. Because y'all gonna go on a tangent. Just go ahead and exit your guest request out. No, I'm not staying another 30 minutes. 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, make it quick now.
I'm spinning this up on a positive note for everyone. Okay, we're going to end this live on a positive note. So I want to give credit where credit is due. Carmen Jones, beautiful woman, turned around and said about Habitat for Humanity. Guess what? That's another branch on my link tree. I'm also working with Single Parents Alliance for America to post that link tree on the tree for affordable cars for homeless. So I want you to all know. Also added Goodwill on the link tree. So look, it's out there. Put it out. It's free. Anonymous. I'm out, Petty. Have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy y'all evening. We gone. We gone. No, you're not keeping me. Let me say some names. Stay Classy, Aaron, Poppy, Alicia, Queen of All Trades, Sinful, Pineapple, BB, Reese, Spicy, Ginger, Peyton, Sunshine, Butterfly, Ellen, Ivy, Ray, TJ, Market, Dollar, Muffin Man, Queen Witch. Hey, Queen Bee, Rose. Hey, I'm gone. I'm gone. Breezy, I'm gone. Tony, I'm gone. Lisa, I'm gone. Smashley, Aaron, I'm gone. Stay Classy, I'm gone. See y'all.